Hello there buddies and welcome to This is the Police. I've been graciously granted a review key for this through WeAppy Studios, the developers, and their PR company Evolve. The game is coming out on July 28th, I believe it is, and basically this is a game where you play as a veteran police captain and you have it's 188 days until you retire. Now in those 180 days, which is what we're going to play, we can decide, well, make decisions to what this guy does leading to his retirement. He can start breaking the law and start making money but completely destroy his reputation, or he can carry on following the law and following his own kind of personal rules that he's built his reputation on, but then put his life in danger doing so. And the interesting thing is, apparently this is a decision-based narrative kind of game similar to that that's found in Paper Please. Also, the main character is voiced by Duke Nukem, John St. John. So, should be interesting. Let's have a look. Day 1, July 15th. Oh. Mayor Rogers, sex maniac? City Hall confirms rumours of Jack Boyd's resignation and Mark War 2 to be shown in Freiburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the Mayor's personal request. Can I actually read these? No, that's all I can do. Let's see. Ooh! Cutscene! Okay. Oh,
when I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away.
You can just about hear Duke Nukem.
60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freiburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
Fair enough. Very kind of, it feels kind of 1930s noir. I'm assuming it's supposed to be set in present day, though.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell.
I thought you were
Not
retiring.
because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm going to have to do something. And I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
That's because your fate is in the hands of the player. The press conference, is it?
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
I don't get that analogy. So have I done something and I'm losing my job because of it? Because I thought I was retiring. Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor office officially announced your resignation. Yeah, I'm resigning for some reason. Did this come as a surprise, or you know about it in advance? I think it's supposed to be, or do you know it? Surprise. Mayor discussed it with me. Yeah, I've been expecting this bullshit from the... What's the difference? Let's lie. The mayor discussed it with me. Mayor Rogers told me that he wants a fresh face running Freiburg PD. So no, it didn't come as a surprise. That's what we're going with. That's what the papers will say. Do you already know the name of your successor? I think it's a new man. No, I think he'll be a department veteran. Who cares? I really want to play the kind of I don't give a shit kind of answers, but not just yet. I'm going to start off Just no. I don't know. Of course not. I don't think the mayor's office knows who it is either. Ooh, I didn't. That sounds a bit mean. Didn't mean it like that. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy Francis Kendrick said he'll soon be voluntarily resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? Who cares? Just at the bottom all the time. Perhaps? I don't know. Sounds possible if he thinks the new office would help him serve the city a little longer. Although Kendrick... Was that always in bold? Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? No comment. Usually I prefer to answer all your questions, but in this situation I've got to say no comment. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? I'm going to say definitely not. That's just not possible. Mayor Rogers is a true professional and he makes his decisions carefully. There's no place in our jobs for hard feelings. So what have I done? Thank you. Oh, well, that was the end of that bit.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
I saw that coming.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place.
Mayor Rogers is Slender Man.
Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
I'm not going to be working here,
I won't be here at all.
Exactly. Thanks to a little somebody.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. $180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me.
Threatening.
I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking at the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
La-di-da. Hello?
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Oh. He was already fucking somebody else. Day 2. Jack Boyd, only assholes join the mafia. Francis Kendrick could replace Jack Boyd. People await a fresh look from the next police chief. Okay. Right now I'm having trouble with my car.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
And who are you going to look at in the eye? Oh, him. The one person that's there.
My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
He looks so old. He looks older than me, my character. Oh, we're doing stuff. Tutorial. Would you like to receive tips about how the games... I think... I'm a 60-year-old police chief a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. Now show me what you got, because it's my first time around. Freeburg PD organizes the upcoming work assignments into shifts for today and tomorrow. Every shift, police officers respond to crimes in progress, and detectives continue their investigations. You can freely move employees between shifts. Okay, all officers and detectives possess several important characteristics. Professionalism shows... Which one's that? Is that this? Or is that that? I think it's that. Professionalism... Get my words right. Get my teeth back in. Professionalism shows the overall efficiency level of your policemen. If I could read, it would help. I figure about 150 is considered average. Any policeman who falls short of this mark is not entirely reliable, while those whose professionalism is considerably higher than the average are a safe bet. Even in a pinch, an individual's level of professionalism may rise and fall over the course of their career. Good to know. Energy levels, as this, shows how tired your policemen are. The less energy your police have, the less reliable their work, and a policeman who is exhausted might fall asleep at the wheel and make a critical error on their job. Your employees... Sorry, I shouldn't be smiling. Your employees lose 1 point of energy after each working day and restores 1 point after each day of rest. Your employees don't tell you everything. Some additional characteristics are hidden from view. For instance, some cops are lazy and will come up with any reason they can think of to take a day off, while others like to drink too much. You can only guess about these things, but you should all be able to draw your own conclusions based on the behaviours of your employees. Stella! So, what can I do exactly? I can't... Nothing seems to... Yeah, nothing's happening. Okay, well... Ooh. That's interesting. Yeah, take the cigar away. We don't need that. Ooh, apparently we've got money. Responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime scene before the timer expires. A mark on the map shows where the call came from. The farther away the destination is from the police station, the longer it will take for your officers to travel back and forth. Yeah. So the longer your people will be tied up and unavailable for upcoming work. Okay. The easiest way to determine how difficult a task might be is to check how many units are allowed to send on. You are allowed to send on the call. The more units you can send, the more serious the alleged threat. Okay, particularly risky missions give you the option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. So we can have 2 on this one, but the number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information, from the location of the crime scene to the presence of weapons and so on, all of this can tell you how seriously each case should be taken. A mission might look simple at first glance until it turns into a brutal meat grinder. Lovely. Or a serious call can turn out to be a false alarm. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot over a home... What? Saw a van who'd been... Oh, right, so... A van's ran over a homeless man. The driver jumped out to help but got back in the van quickly and left once he saw that he'd hit the bum. Well, okay, alright then. So this... Anything under 150... So these guys are not reliable. Now, the thing I'm going to say is that... because you can go kind of one of two ways. You can either keep being law-abiding and become the hero, or you can start being corrupt and... yeah, that kind of stuff. I'm going to do the latter. At least that's my aim. I'm going to try and do that. So let's send Prince. Yeah. We need to send one. It's fine. That's cool. We got any messages? No message. Oh, hello. The Last Picture Show Theatre. A theatre manager reports that during a show of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theatre carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. Okay. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting the theatre's security guard. Okay. You do that? Because you're one of the best and this doesn't... It sounds violent, but it doesn't sound like the most important thing to me. But I was thinking it probably should do things like murders and such, like send the better people on. Ooh, it's raining. Hit and run. Oh. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. But the fact is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. But try to avoid any dead cops or civilians. Dead cops will hurt your roster, and dead civilians bother the mayor even more than living ones. Offender escaped. Aww. What a shame. I guess I'm guessing that's my aim as being bad at this. Hello. Fight. Offender caught. Great. I guess. Now what? Woo. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun have robbed a videotape store and made off with the whole collection of adult movies. You got some taste. The criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the car license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown who lives in the suburbs. I can't use her again, so send him. Hello. Busy. A brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of their lawyers, we don't dare separate them and the hospital guard is off duty tonight. So it's just a fight. Send Purdy. You're so purty. Actually, you're not. Oh, could I have sent SWAT to that? That'd be an interesting thing to try doing next time. They don't seem to have energy bars. I thought they had... Oh, wait. Negator. A passerboy saw some teenagers attacking an elderly musician, then run away with his guitar and his money. You bastards. Send SWAT. SWAT. I want to send SWAT. Damn it. Send Kochi. On their own. Hey! When your cops aren't sure how to proceed, they might contact you and ask how to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all of your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. Okay, the vehicle in question is parked right outside the Browns' residence. The sound of moans, loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Okay, sneak into the house, turn on the siren. Sneak into the house. Oh! Is that the same one? That can't have been the same one. I'm getting confused. Which one's doing what? Report. Fight. Heard. Offender escaped. Oh. Fair enough. I didn't actually pay attention as to whether her thing went up or down. How long is my work day? I know the police work long hours. Here we go, report. What happened? Offender escaped. Officer unharmed. Oh, it does remove it. Oh, right. Let's aim to drop down all of my officers. So they're all useless. What else? Oh, end of day. That's interesting. I really didn't know what to expect. Like, for a second, I thought he was going to carry on doing like those cutscene stories, and then I was just going to have to choose from a selection like with the press conference. But actually, this is a bit more interesting. I like this, and I can see. Oh, I'm supposed to press that. I can see where you can draw the comparison with Papers, Please. If you think you'll need a couple of extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in the next day and work overtime. But if they're working flat out, they'll be much more exhausted. Somebody's bound to make a mistake. I don't get it. It says that I can do such stuff, but... Oh. Order you to work tomorrow? Order you to work tomorrow? Order you to work tomorrow? And you. End of day. I'm going to be such a bastard.
When I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
I guess.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
So I'm wondering.
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Sand. Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. Goes back as far as his great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it. Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
Alright. So this is what I'm kind of interested in, because I was wondering how exactly the kind of money thing worked, especially considering the last day I just threw people at their jobs. But it sounds like you've got to aid certain people in doing certain things and you receive money for it. Or I can be a really good guy and just make sure I do my job top notch and I'll get a load of bonuses and I'll get money that way. But I've already said I want to try and do the bad route, so we're going to do the bad route. Construction of Cinema Museum postponed again. Francis Kendrick announced retirement date. And legendary singer, that person, comes to Freeburg. Do we have to see him start his car every time? When a police officer is too tired to be effective, he will ask for a day off. Sometimes officers will request a day off even when they're at full strength. Some of the reasons you'll hear are far-fetched, while some are very serious. Don't overindulge your subordinates, but don't antagonize them either. Remember that everybody's got secrets and you've got to make sure these guys have your back. While I was climbing up the stairs, I started feeling a little dizzy. Can I have the day off? No. I think I forgot to feed my fish back at the house. Can I have the... No! My father got drunk and beat my mother again. This time it looks pretty bad. I'd like to go to them. Can I have the day off? Yes. I'll be nice to that one. I accidentally broke my bathroom mirror while I was getting ready for work. My dad always said that 7 years bad luck, and I know it's a silly superstition. It'll probably only last 7 hours, but it might be a good idea for me to take... No, you superstitious prick. In addition to their performance ratings, police officers also possess rank. Be this little thingy there. Employees begin at the lowest rank and can be elevated in rank with 1, 2 or 3 stripes. Once a week you can pass out stripes and improve the rank of an employee. If you think that no one is worthy of the honour some week, you can postpone the ceremony until later. Insignias won't go out until your people are ready. Why am I giving it him? Employees of rank not only increase in professionalism but also learn to command. Whenever a ranking officer is on the scene, his or her colleagues are more likely to perform better than usual. Sometimes when cops gets rank, they start thinking more seriously about their service. This can mean less drinking and more time spent on the job. Some of them might even turn out to be dependable. Huh. Well. Gotcha. You're pretty good. Just for a laugh. I don't know why. I really don't know why I gave it to that person. Freiburg isn't one of those cities where you listen to what they say, or nothing at all. You can always select any song from your collection. Just like in real life. Why do I want to... This is really weird. What's that? Oh. What are these? Billabong. Don't leave me here. No, get back. Just go to the map. I don't want to listen to music. Let's learn how to hire and fire cops. There's a lot of tutorial stuff in this. Oh, I see. It's not actually saying click here and do this, which I'm used to. Labour market. You have a certain number of paid job openings for which you can hire any available applicant. Job slots are separate between officers and detectives. Okay. Really wish I could read. Can I only... Oh, I see. I can click on them to find them out. Freddie Williams. I'm going to hire you for the A-team. Is that it? Personnel? Okay. Want to free up a slot? Time to fire somebody. Oh. Okay. You wanted me to fire Stovall? He's really good. Duh. If you have legal grounds for the termination, no one will ask any questions. You might need to fire them anyway. Legality could be damned, but that could land you in additional proceedings, and the other staff will become more worried about job security than they are about doing their jobs. Any way to free up a slot is... What the... I'll read. Another way to free up slot is to have a police officer killed, but that's not really a valid option, right? Too old. Done. I don't want to... That'll do. Close. Right. Vandalism. St. John's Cathedral. We received a frightening call from the local cathedral. This morning, the abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic signs. Some have been broken into pieces. It seems there are traces of a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. Stovall. Actually, no, not Stovall. You. Because I'm going to send Stovall on one of the more important things. Not because of his pointy things, whatever this is. I forgot what it is now. But because he's being fired, I wonder if he'll do something bad. Businessman Harley Jones looks out his window, saw two teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his car. It's fine. What's this? Oh, I can hire 2 more people. You. You're hired. You can be hired for the beat. There we go. Done. Is that it? Or do I have to fire somebody? I think I'm okay. I don't know. I like to think I know what I'm doing. Report vandalism. And... oh, they got caught. Okay. Well done, Kochi. Cocky. Eddie's Burgers. A waitress named Miller reports that she just served a chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she'd seen on the television that morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger. On the Stovall. Time for you to get in on that. Oh, vandalism. They escape. Damn you, Yancey. Suck, Yancey. Suspicious individual. The waitress had mistaken retired Officer Frank Nero for the fugitive in question. Well, you know what they say. Ooh. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't leave the bathroom, and the line outside the club is going around the block. We need to post someone who's cool, who can tell the cool guys from the idiots. Time for you, Birch Jr. I really want to send SWAT somewhere. Could we actually SWAT someone's house? Let's SWAT the mayor's house. Oh, hello. Anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at the skating rink is selling crack to teenagers. Well, looks like it's a job for you, Roy. Oh, that's the fluorescent light coming on. I was trying to wonder what that was. What's this? It just said I could hire someone else? You. I guess. Oh, wait a minute. Did someone just die? Sorry, Chief Boyd, but I quit. What? In one night, I earn more cash than I get in a month working. Mr. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I just wasn't cut out to be a cop. Oh. I just lost one of the bad ones. I wanted to lose the good ones. Hey? Wait a minute. Was that legit money or was that naughty money? Because I haven't even seen this list of names. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favourite chewing gum becomes popular again. SWAT. 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 No, okay. Grant. Time for you. Yeah, what is this? If I go into affairs, police station, backlog, nothing. So yeah, what was this list of people, or has that come into play later? Not completely sure yet. Oh, as police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for kids. Carefully watch the clown from the stands. Take the clown onto the ice and round up any witnesses. Cover up in a raincoat and pretend to be an illicit customer. Ah, dang it! I was hoping that they were going to get killed. I mean, they were going to catch the bad guy. Still waiting for the suicide threat. How does this one end? Oh, he escaped. He didn't kill himself. So it's kind of good. In a way, when I'm trying to be bad. I really don't know. I'm still a bit confused. I'm going to make... I can't order them to work tomorrow. That's... Why? Why can't I order them to work tomorrow? That's boo. Let's order you to work tomorrow. No, Roy. He's already quite incompetent as it is. And you. End of day. There we go then. I'm actually going to leave it there. This is strangely intriguing. I don't quite know what to think of it yet, but it's quite cool. Like I say, I can see where you can draw the comparisons between Papers, Please, where you got to make these certain decisions on a judgment call, and it can turn out to be something that you thought it exactly was, or it turns out to be something completely different. I'm really interested to see how this goes. Yeah, this is going to be coming out on the 28th. I'm hoping to do at least one more video before the release, but we'll see. Jump in the comments and let me know what you guys think. Hit a like if you like this and would like to see more. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.